Oh man, all I have is one question for y'all. How come nobody called the doggone cops? Why nobody called the feds out there to Husky Stadium, man? Yo, if crime was committed, we got boot stomped in our own building. Now, looking at the score, the one thing that's, I guess, a good takeaway, we scored 3 points in the second half, and we held them to 0 points in the second half. The bad news is they scored all their points in the first half. They scored 4 touchdowns. It was just a bad game offensively. We made a ton of mistakes. I think our defense played well considering the talent they have. As you see, the players of the game, Iglesias had 5 catches for $160, 2 touchdowns. Our guy Goodwin, our #1 receiver, 9 catches, $189. He is our only shining light in the receiving corps. I mean, the rest of those guys, they can't catch a ball to save their lives. So I promise you, we will be looking at some wide receivers. I know we have a ton on our roster at the moment, but I don't trust those guys. I don't even trust the guys that are redshirted. So we're going to be looking at some wideouts during off-season recruiting. Now, we actually have a bye coming up in the 4th week. I'm going to go ahead and simulate that. I've already allocated my recruiting points. So I'm going to simulate this bye week, and we'll have a look and see what's going on with recruiting. All right, guys, we're here at the recruiting board. And as I see, we had 0 recruiting hours remaining before we simulated. That tells me somebody dropped us from their list, and a couple of guys did, it seem. Yeah, this right outside linebacker who I was going after, I really wanted him too because we're trying to establish a footprint in Texas and trying to establish a pipeline there. So unfortunately, he dropped us off his list. And this 4-star tackle, oh, that is so messed up, left us off the list. So let's reallocate some points. We know how it goes, guys. We can't get everybody we go after. So let's put some extra juice on him. We need to fight these guys off. He wants to go to Fresno State. What's up, Expanding Man? Shout out, bro. We're fighting your school, man. We're trying to get this dude. We'll see how that goes. Okay, BYU, we're going to put some juice on him. BYU's leading the list. This free safety, we are well down the list, and we actually went down. So let me have a look. This guy's a 1-star. We're going to leave him alone. We're definitely going to leave him alone. We need to fight USC for this guy. Now, they're trying to come into our state, trying to take our guys. So we need to fight against that. Let's put 1 extra point on him. Let's put some extra juice on him. We need these top guys. We need 4 and 3-star guys. Put a little extra juice on him, and we'll put the rest on him. All right, that's good enough. All right, we're gonna have a look at our next opponent, which is Stanford. All right, people, we're having a look at our next opponent. The Stanford Cardinal are coming to town. So we need to do our best to try to lay the smackdown on them. We need to bounce back. And here's what's important. This is a conference 4 of ours. So we want to remain undefeated in conference. We've already beaten Oregon. The one loss we have is to Oklahoma, which is out of conference. So that doesn't hurt us too much. The BYU win was big, but once again, it wasn't a conference foe. So we need to win as many conference games as possible. So here are the numbers, guys. Just have a look at them. Very similar in total offense, but their rush offense is lacking compared to ours, but our passing offense is lacking compared to theirs. Defensively, they're a little bit better than us, but overall they look pretty good. Their turnover differential is pretty bad. Actually, it's very bad, so we need to try to take advantage of that. See if we can force some turnovers and not turn the ball over ourselves. All right, guys, we're having a quick look at their depth chart. Have a look at their team real quick. Quarterback, pretty average stuff here. That Tavita Pritchard is a pretty decent player. Their star player is their halfback, Anthony Kimball. He's a senior. Good speed, good agility, good acceleration. Should be a good player. We need to key in on him. Wide receivers, how about that? Look at Richard Sherman and my man Doug Baldwin holding it down at the receiver spot. And I remember this guy too, Ryan Whalen. So yeah, pretty average receivers. But we don't take anybody for granted, so we have to keep an eye on that. They have a decent tight end. Their line is looking okayish. Everything else is looking okayish. They have a pretty good, there's their other star player, defensive tackle. He looks pretty decent as well. Let me check his strength. Good strength for defensive tackle. We're going to watch the middle of our line. Linebackers are looking pretty average. Decent speed, though, for linebackers. For me, anything in the high 70s, 80s is good speed for a linebacker. Here we are at cornerback. Their star cornerback is actually not as highly rated as their best cornerback, which is kind of weird. Overall, they look pretty good. Let's check the hands. Decent hands for cornerbacks. Safeties, pretty good. Kicker is bad. Punter is a little bit below average. All right, let's have a quick look at the top 25. All right, people, here's the top 25. As you can see, I believe we have a new number 1, which is Ohio State. They're 4-1. And who was the previous number 1? Uh-oh, we got some stuff going on here. Who was the previous number 1? Georgia lost. They lost to Arizona State? ASU? Wow, how about that, people? All right, Florida's number 2, Oklahoma, Missouri. Let's scroll down and see what happened to, where's USC? Don't tell me they lost to. USC lost to somebody last week during the bye week. During our bye week. Might have to go back and check that out. There's Arizona State at 4-0 after their big win over Georgia. And let's see if we fell out of the top 25. Yeah, I'm sure. We fell out. That big loss to Oklahoma. They put the smack down on us. So 1 week in the top 25 and now we're out. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get to the football field. I'll see y'all there.
Tonight's game will see some rain to go along with the cold. So let's get set for the Stanford Cardinal and the Washington Huskies. We're looking forward to another great matchup here early in the college football season. One up as they line up for the opening kick. He kicks it. Number 10 fields it in the end zone. So before the offense, a very good group of linebackers.
Well, we know this kid can run like the wind, Brad. The big question is this defense going to be able to stop him?
The key for this defense is to wrap this kid up. Lunging and arm tackling just won't work on this back. But if they can slow him down, they'll have a good shot at winning this game.
Stanford comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Back to pass. He's going right. He goes up, picked off. He just jumped up and snatched that ball.
Well, there, I don't think the quarterback even saw him. The defender went up into the air and made a great catch.
Single set backfield. Sheds a tackler. Brought down at the 29-yard line. He picked up big yardage on that. 3 wideouts here. Play action. He's rolling right. Looks. Throws it to the outside. Complete to the true freshman. There's an injured player on the field.
Oh, man, he's looking pretty dazed and confused after that hit. And you know what? All the other guys...
And they'll run him again. Touchdown, Washington. They gave it to the halfback, and he got him the score.
Boy, this kid's got great vision, and he knows how to find the end zone.
Pritchard, back to pass. Over the middle. Oh, what a spectacular. The Cardinal go with the I formation. Tosses it out. Gets past the tackler. And down he goes at the 40-yard line. Not much on that play, and they'll be short of the first. First down, look at the throw. He flings it, hits his man in stride. Brought down at the 35-yard line. How about that pass, fellas?
Well, Brad,
Drops back to pass. Lets it go. And he's got him on the run. And he's all the way down to the 46-yard line. This quarterback doesn't seem to be having any trouble with his own, does he?
He recognized the receiver was behind the cover.
Washington comes out in the shotgun.
He had every last pound of that big frame heading toward the ball carrier.
Bounces off the would-be tackler. And they make the stop at the 30-yard line. So they keep it on the ground and they... Locker has completed every pass this drive. Swatted away.
That's a
Perkins could make it a two-score game. The kick is up. It's got the distance. And they tack on 3 points. And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Oh, no.
Pritchard with a nice play fake. He throws left. And this one falls incomplete. Excellent series by this defense. Back to pass. Looks. Rolling out to the left side. And it's intercepted. And down he goes at the 30-yard line. Defense looked like it jumped early there.
Offsides on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still first
They got
down.
across the line.
Moving, there's no stopping him. This guy is so big and strong that he's almost impossible to block with one guy.
Lost some defensive line. Nice play fake. He lets it go. Picked off. Deflection. Brought down at the 10-yard line. What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that one.
People tend to think that guys play corner if their hands aren't good enough to play wide receiver. As we just saw, that's not always...
The Huskies come to the line with their jumbo package. Locker sets up the play action. He snags it. Touchdown, Washington. So they hit the fullback for 6.
Hey, that's the guy who does the dirty work. All that blocking and all that stuff. Give him a little sugar, too.
Pritchard steps back to pass. He throws it. They can't connect. Incomplete. So the defense gets him to go 3 and out. Locker with 3 wide receivers. Little handoff. And he's tackled at the 43. And he reeled off a big one there.
This offensive...
Back to pass. Surveys the field. He throws left. And that one's incomplete. High formation. Pritchard goes with a play fake. He passes it. Catches it. And they make the stop at the 12. The offense is having a difficult time doing anything at the line of scrimmage. Here they come. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. They got heavy pressure on him that time.
Boy, you better believe it. The penetration got there and boom, he went down.
Yeah, that pocket just collapsed right on top of the quarterback.
Locker with 3 wide receivers. Looks to pass. He looks. He steps up. He rolls out to the left. Throws this one out to the left. He's tackled at the 36. What did you see there, guys?
The defense...
32. The lone back. Locker set to go to the air. Looks. Locker delivers. Brought down at the 22-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
Hey, it's a good job.
Bunched. He's tackled at the 7-yard line. He's looking to pass. Chucks it right. And this one falls incomplete. He gets it up. And they tack on 3 points.
But quickly.
Pritchard hands it off straight ahead. And down he goes at the 32-yard line. As they head to the locker room, it's been a one. Looking, he rolls out to the right. Locker with a bullet. He's all the way down to the 41 set. jukes, and there's a fumble. Scoops up the loose ball. And he hits him hard at the 36. And they couldn't have asked for a better time for the turnover, right, Herbie?
Well, I'm sure they could have used it.
The Cardinals line up with a single set backfield. Looks, throws it, picked off. That interception will be credited to the linebacker.
Way to come down with that football. That was not an easy play to make.
Well, that's just great hands for a linebacker. He looks pretty good out there catching the football.
With 4 wide out.
Line right. On the goose, on the goose. Hot, 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 hot.
He drops back, throws in a hurry. Complete. It's the freshman. Taken back 3 yards. They line up in the shotgun. Locker steps back to pass. He throws. Got his man on the run. And down he goes at the 26. Number 23 probably just has a stinger here. We'll keep you updated on his status.
Some coaches want...
Hot, hot.
Locker back to throw. He gets rid of it. And that one's fallen in.
Set. Hot.
The kick is up. And he missed it to the right. The Cardinal line up in an I formation. Again with the carry. And down he goes at the 30-yard line. And that brings up 4th down.
Great stop by the defense.
Defense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Look at the throw. He's looking. He's rolling left. He decides to run with it. A big game. Blocker goes with the play fake. He goes up. Picked off. He sheds it. So his first interception of the year will give his offense the ball back.
And you can put any comeback hopes to sleep with that interception.
Yep, Coach, it's hard to win when you're throwing picks like that.
They come out with a big set. They hand it off. He jukes him. He's taken down at the 40.
But the run and the pass on defense.
Stanford comes out with an I formation. Pritchard on 1st down. He's under pressure. They brought him down for the sack at the 36. Stanford sets up in the I. Pritchard drops back. Steps up across the middle. And it falls incomplete. They came with a blitz that time and forced the over. Number 5 lines up in the deep back, I formation. Steps up in the pocket, guns it across the middle. And they're going to have to give the ball back after going for it on 4th and long.
Not much you can do there. You got to go.
Hot, hot.
1st down, look at the throw. Looks, he sails it long. Got it. He's all the way down to the 13. He can provide some excitement.
He sure can. And the thing that makes this play successful is the fact that he's on the same page with his quarterback. Sometimes you see wide receivers that don't have...
The deodorant for the experienced man. Blocker to the air on 1st down. He lets it go. It's complete. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, at least one of these teams know how to find the end zone.
It hasn't exactly been a shootout today, but hey, how many times do we get to witness a shutout?
Not many, Kirk, not many. But I think you might have just jinxed them by talking about it.
Pritchard hands it off straight ahead. And he takes a big hit at the 24-yard line. Richardson, he may have been seriously injured on that play.
You never like to see this. You can only hope that it's a stinger.
Pritchard drops back to pass. Pritchard unloads. Steven hits him in the backfield. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a great job by the defense. These guys are disguising.
3 wide. Blocker back to pass. He's going left. Incomplete. Number 43 probably just has a stinger here. We'll keep you updated on his status. Play action. He throws it. It's deflected into traffic, and it's picked off.
Kirk, it looks like he's just baiting that quarterback into throwing his way.
Yeah, you're exactly right. He's getting the quarterback all messed up with his reads. That's great individual effort by that player.
The Cardinals come to the line with their jumbo package. He's going right. It's complete. The 50, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. And the quarterback hooked up with his tight end for the long touchdown.
Yo, he was huffing and puffing all the way down the field. Somebody get that guy some oxygen, please.
Here's the onside kick. Well, any dreams they had. Blocker on play action. Looks. He keeps it. The 10. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 7-yard line. What an outstanding third down conversion.
Yeah, and he showed pretty good quickness there, picking up a nice game.
Good quickness and very good decision making. Not a
Nice play fake. Looking. Looks to the end zone. It's a tip drill.
You know, Coach, the one thing this quarterback does a nice job of is taking what the defense gives.
At the 37. This one's in the books, folks. Any final thoughts on this one, Coach?
I can't say enough about this performance.